Up. Hey, you guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We got a lot to talk about. Welcome in. Okay, hold on. Let me sip my water. All right, I gotta learn how to do the background thing. Anywho, we got a lot to discuss today. We're gonna do Brian. Well, we're gonna do Miss Holmes in the situation. Gnomes, whatever the hell her name is. I call her Botox Barbie. And then we're gonna jump into Brian Midnight winning that lawsuit by default. Then we're gonna talk about Nakia Price. Well, no, we're gonna talk about finesse 2 times. Then we're gonna talk about Kayla Frost, and then Nakia Price gonna be last because there's a lot going on with that. Whoo! Turkey Leg Hut is no more, but I didn't know that. Listen, she love her thug. Hey Tara, thank you so much. Nakia love her thug, honey. She done left a thug to another thug. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about this first. So, child, Homeland Security in the lies. Oh, Jesus. So this lady here is over Homeland Security. This the one that's telling people they can get hired as an ICE agent and all that stuff and got everybody going crazy. Well, she posted this bull crap. FAFO, if you threaten or lay hands on our law enforcement, this is her. She put this with his picture now. Officers, we will hunt you down and we will find you real quick. We'll see you, Carol, soon. She puts ice word on the way, word on the street, cartels puts a 50 county bounty on y'all. This is not even the thing. So let me tell you where this came from. This young man was doing a video shoot, and this is his original post. You seen what we can do. Don't say something that you can't finish. Iran, we are all united. We'll all stand. We want the smoke. That's what he said. So she's now saying being racist and doing things that nature. Now I'm going to show you exactly what he had to say. So this was called Word to This Young Man. So he did a video, going against them because that's who, listen, the people that are administration now are standing up for them, right? So they was like, listen, hey man, like, no, ain't nobody standing with that no more. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Can you stop burning? I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to play. Oh, we got one more that's not on here, but we're going to do it after this.
Kanye West.
Okay, this is what she said. They said. This is what he said.
Mad messages from my DMs and social media and on my comments. And I randomly get a text message talking about a recent video that was posted in my account. I was like, what are y'all talking about? By the way, I'm sick, so if I sound weird, yeah. I get threats daily on IG and everywhere all over my social media all of a sudden due to an old video I posted months ago about Iran. Iran, that was not to be a threat. It was literally a joke, bro. Like, seriously, it's just content. Anyways, once I seen that video that was posted in my account, then I was like, what the fuck? Well, didn't I post this like months ago? Then I seen the caption, and then I was like, wait, I didn't do that. I still got the video saved on my draft from months ago on TikTok, bro. I'm gonna pull it up right here. Now, here's the fucked up part. The federal government is involved with something that I didn't do. Like, what? So this is what they reposted off my TikTok. That video got taken down. So here's what they reposted on their page. Now that video is going crazy as hell on Twitter, bro. Now I'm a threat to the government for something that I didn't do, bro.
Well, you a threat because you target their friends. That's why you a threat. You talk about their friends. And they ain't gonna tell you the truth, but that's the truth.
Now I'm being called a wannabe YN, a wannabe gangster over a video that I didn't caption or I didn't post. So thanks for my followers for letting me know about this, because seriously, this is getting out of hand. Like, literally, this is going crazy, viral all over social media right now. Probably might end up being on the news, bro. So my apologies for that contradiction and rumors from happening. I know my First Amendment, but I did not post that video. So to clear that out, I did not post that video, and I apologize for all the rumors that is going around right now on social media about this conflict. And those other kids.
Blessed that these hoes on my dick cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made.
If that don't show you what he wanted to do with Palestine and stuff over there anyway, and whose side he on, while people are going to Kamala Harris book signing, calling her that, I think y'all need to be calling that man that, because that just showed you whose side they on. They don't give a damn about us. We about to see that by next month, because if a lot of y'all don't know, a lot of people food stamps and Medicaid is getting canceled, and people were depending on that for their Thanksgiving dinners and Christmas dinner. So yeah, just an FYI. Now we're gonna talk about Mr. Norman Freeman, honey. So y'all know Mr. Norman Freeman, very funny guy. Always have on the church wig, doing the motions and talking with the gun, and sometimes at the ghetto, at the place. So you know, I want to go to his page because I think it's on his page. We're gonna go to his page, and then we're gonna come back because we're gonna talk about Mr. Brian McKnight. Then we're gonna keep it going because I follow Norman, and I was like, really? So this is his following. This is the stuff that he does. These are his videos. I'm gonna play this one. This is some of his stuff. This is I know y'all see it on the timeline, like I know y'all saw this one.
Excuse me.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Can I have a receipt, please?
1 second.
What does that smell back here? Is that the fish? That's the fish, because I don't like that fish. Like, okay, so when I like fish, and I know different kind of smells of fish. That don't smell like the fish I order. When you do my fish, please make sure it's done right. I like my salmon done correctly.
Okay, we got you.
Because it just smells like a different kind of fish back here. It's fine. Make sure my yams is like mashed potatoes. I like my yams mushy. I don't like them blocky or anything like that. I like my yams mushy, like mashed potatoes. I like them real sweet. When you do my greens, make sure they're cooked. I don't want them hard.
It'll be a 15-minute wait.
It'll be a what?
15-minute wait.
Do my salmon for 20 minutes. 15 minutes. Nothing's. You can't make my salmon in 15 minutes. Make my salmon in 20 minutes, and we're gonna be fine.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
15 minutes.
Okay.
Remember your number 6.
Okay, I'm number 6. Okay, make sure you fry my wings hard and put wing dust on my. Do you guys have any of that ranch powder? The ranch powder would be a Walmart.
We don't sell that.
Oh, you don't sell that?
No.
Well, I didn't ask if you sell. I asked if you have that to put on my food.
No, we don't have it either.
So what kind of seasonings do you? Come on now, you're not telling me
We
to
have blue cheese or ranch.
season is not dip.
Okay. Oh, these are his videos, y'all. He's very funny.
Well, honey, there's nothing to.
Show me my little boo-boo's nose.
There's
We'll
no-
go from there. I want to make sure she don't have them.
There's nothing to show.
Yes, there is. Well, what do you see then?
Now, Norman, hair, makeup on fleek, everything. That's just Norman, right? Well, honey, this lady has lost out on a check. So she has this gorgeous wig. And Norman would have paid her a great amount. Beautiful wig. Y'all see that? Look, you doubt it. So her name is Anointed from the Top. Now he say, hi, love. Hi. He say, hi, I love this wig. Why is it only $155? Is it a blend? Now that is true. Now normally if you get a wig, it's $155. You let men get your woman a wig. If you pay less, it might be a blend or they might have a sale. Sometimes it's a little blend. Now she say, baby, I couldn't dye my hair. That was a blend. It wouldn't to take that dye well, it's a blend. Or if it dye all the way, that means it was on sale. Okay. Normally your wig's gonna cost you $200 to $500. If you get good quality or whatever, it's gonna be almost $1,000. Okay, that's just what it is. So she said, "Hey Norman, thank you so much for reaching out to me. I am a Christian hairstylist and I dedicate my work to the Lord. I truly think it's amazing that you reached out, but because of my faith, I won't be able to complete this particular hairstyle for you. Please understand this isn't out of discrimination or judgment." Okay, if you say so, girl. We are all sinners. There's no one better than the next person. But as someone who is striving to walk closer with God and represent Him in all that I do, I have to be careful not to promote or take part in anything that goes against His will. I'm not saying this to criticize or condemn you in any way. I'm saying it out of love and sincerity. You have a gift from God, and your true identity is hidden without Him. I believe He wants to do something amazing in you, and for His people. God loves you so deeply. He sees you as His beautiful son. I say my comments after this. Let me keep reading. He sees you. He doesn't hate you, but He's calling you back home because He desires to give you peace and healing from the pain and trauma you experienced, however that may look. You are fully seen by Him, truly loved, and He knows exactly who you are. He wants to bring restoration to your heart, but you also have a part to play in receiving that healing, and that's by answering Him. Because He is calling you. I'll be keeping you in my personal prayers. I don't want you to pray for me. And I truly hope you receive this message not as condemnation, but as love, because that's exactly where it's coming from. You are love, chosen to have a powerful purpose here on this earth in Him, and I see, and I pray that you may be able to do what is done in heaven for you. In Jesus' name, love you and thank you. All she had to say was no. He can't purchase a wig because he's gay. All of this because of his lifestyle got nothing to do with you. Let me tell you something. Ain't no woman in the church gonna buy this wig. Hold on. Right. Let's go to her page. Ain't no woman in the church gonna buy. She doesn't have a page anymore, y'all. Anyway, ain't no woman in the church gonna buy this page. This hair. Ain't no woman in the church gonna buy that wig. So as y'all saw, she took it down. First of all she had to say, no, Norman, I'm not selling it right now. Blase squaze. But you just messed up your business and took down your page because of the fact was that who gonna buy it now? Who's gonna buy it? Nobody. You had the equal opportunity. That man would have probably paid you. He asked if why is it $155. He probably would have paid you $200, $300, $400, $500. And here's the thing that I want to say to the Christians. Let me tell you something. I know y'all feel some type of way. Our money ain't good money, true. But y'all don't say that when it's certain things that you shouldn't be accepting, huh? I feel like you condemning him. I feel like you condemning him because of the fact is that he's gay. Okay, but there's plenty of people in the church that are hiding that they're gay because they're going to be felt some type of way. This reminds me of the situation with that young girl saying that she was pregnant and it could have been somebody in the church. Y'all got to stop condemning people for things and your sin is better. Baby, there are things that you doing that you shouldn't even be doing. So, she lost out and it is what it is. So Norman posted this and said, can I purchase a wig now? A wig now? Child. So, hey, ain't no telling he might get people to get things for him, and I wish him nothing but the best. All right, we're going to go to Brian McKnight. I'm sick of this damn man. I'm sick of it. Honey, and Julie had a response as well as the son. So as we all know, let me tell you how messed up Brian is. And let me tell you how shady his lawyer is too. And I want y'all to know that. So Brian McKnight, ex-wife, Julie lost to $8 million, right? And I'm going to show you the children he disowned. One is deceased. May he rest in peace. His birthday wasn't too long ago. He had the court date on his son's birthday. That's how shady he was. You have is it Cole? Cole passed away. Nico. You have Brian Jr. You have who is 35. Cole, who was 30. Nico, who was 32, with Julie. He had mistresses with Julie. You had Clyde, who is 33. You have Brianna, who is 23. You have Braylon, who is 17, and Evan, who is 15. Now, remind you, he disowned all these children and only claimed his wife's children and the child that he just had. And he said he disowned all these kids because of the fact was hold on. Okay, so the girls aren't his. I'm sorry. So wait, hold on. I'm getting tea. Give me a minute. Okay, yeah. So he doesn't claim Brianna and Braylon. He do not claim them. He said they wanted money. Let me see something. Let me see who he married to now. Let me see her name. I want to make sure. Kyoko and Brian, Mayoko and Liani are with Liani. I know Miriam is with someone else. And I think he married to the Kalani lady, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Okay. So he claims that they want money from him. And that's why he cut them off, right? Well, Nico was on his deathbed beginning this year. He said he had cancer. He passed away earlier this summer. Brian McKnight was mad at everybody. Remember, I did that live. He was mad at everybody, talking about why nobody ain't tell him this and that. But remind you, he blocked all his children, even Nico. And Nico said, no, I don't want you there, because of the fact is that basically he was like, listen, he don't want that stress during his last day. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't want to deal with all of that, and you trying to spend time with your daddy and all that stuff, and then you really can't because this woman has felt away. And I agree, because of the fact is, if you pay attention to it, his wife doesn't say he's wrong. She doesn't say he needs to be around it. She never did any of that. She just didn't care. Now, he has other children with his wife that he claimed. Let me find his page. And a lot of people like, they just don't want to hear Brian McKnight no more. I don't even think his music play like it usually does. Oh, she's very interesting looking. She's pregnant again. Child. So we're just gonna look at the other pages. Child, this is the one that's gonna break his pockets and hurt him. This is her kids that he has claimed. Her son. What is this? This is her pregnant now. That's the baby. And her daughters. And he named him after him. And he took his name. Let me see if I can go to her page. Now she shared it. Child. That tells you a lot. So she got the same stuff on his page that he does. So they don't have nothing separate. And he changed his last name to hers. Now, for her to sit here and agree with him with this $8 million lawsuit, and I'm looking at her, Tasha Kane lie about her, we finna get into it. To agree with her, and then on top of that, having it on, it seems like it was on the son's birthday. We're gonna get into it because I follow Miss Julie too. This is what he said.
It's been a long journey getting to this day, October 16th, 2025, but we are here in the English countryside, about an hour and a half outside of London, and the verdict is in. We've been quiet, listening to liars continue to lie and keeping to ourselves, living and loving our life, as we said, leaving everything in God's hands and letting our lawyer do the talking. But according to the courts, trying to ruin my name and trying to bring harm to my family in a book filled with lies equals $8.8 million. And this is just the beginning, because anyone and everyone that helped promote these lies will hear from my lawyer in the days to come. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. That from my voicemail is the voice of a liar.
Do not text Nico again. Do not call Nico again. Leilani, if you are also checking these messages, that goes for you as well. I am very serious about this. I am very serious about this. Do not text him, period.
That, I don't know why he did that, because that voicemail came from the time when Nico found out that he had cancer.
Period. Please understand that. And Brian, you know me. You know me. And you know that I mean what I'm saying to you.
Okay. So basically, he only won that lawsuit was because she did not get a chance to show up to court, whatever the reason was. We're going to go to her page. I don't know if it, now I made it seem like it probably was. It probably was, who knows, but we'll get to it. But yeah. So she shared, and then this is what pissed everybody else off, y'all. This is her son's birthday, was yesterday when he posted this. He got the judgment on his son's birthday, meaning he knew she was not going to come to court and it was going to be emotional. Right? Okay. Then she posted this. She said, Nico Nico forever, Mama Bear. They say, please get that name back. Someone said she doesn't have to do that. She gave it soul and helped it make it what it is, her own blood, tears, and heart and love. They said I wouldn't want anything to do, especially after the lawsuit. It isn't about you. Mind your business. So she's getting a lot of support. Let me see what she put in her stories. She's grieving still, y'all. And I don't even think his own kids are more in contact with her. And they still buying the book, so they do not care. That tells you a lot when it tells you that the children are more to her than than the father. So let's go into it. So Brian Jr. had something to say. But it's messed up you celebrate it like that on your son's birthday, who you did not see, who you did not even force to fight to check up on or nothing, y'all. Like, now he done lost cool points with everybody. Because I wouldn't give a darn. If my child dying, if I know I'm going to father my child dying, yes, I'm going to say something. All right, y'all. I'm going to play it.
I've tried really, really hard to not touch on the kid, to let it go, to be the bigger person, to be mature, to be something. But the shit going on with my dad right now, man, If y'all aren't seeing what's happening, if y'all aren't seeing the fact that this is just a very hurt and a very emotionally unavailable and not intelligent person, the person that is still have not been able to handle the death of his own mother, the things that we're seeing him go through right now, to decide to make certain posts on my late brother's birthday. Say what you want, dog, but the gloves are off for me, just to keep it real. And there's I've tried, man. I've tried really. And the thing about it is, it's like, I get it, man. You know, our parents, they're humans too. They've gone through things too. Whatever the grievances they have against each other, whatever. My issue is, though, man, you don't want me to start talking about the things that I had to deal with in my childhood, the things that I will take to my grave, the things that my brother took to his grave, that we could put out there, the things that we could say as a son, as a teenager, as a 15-year-old that my brother was when we started touring, the things that we went through together, the things that we actually saw, the things that we actually lived with and dealt with because our dad wasn't emotionally intelligent enough nor mature enough to actually be a father. And the thing about it is, it's like, I get it, man. You know, our parents, they're humans too. They've gone through things too. Whatever the grievances they have against each other, whatever. My issue is, though, man, you don't want me to start talking about the things that I had to deal with in my childhood, the things that I will take to my grave, the things that my brother took to his grave, that we could put out there, the things, and without even getting too deep, man, it's like, to do it on my brother's late birthday, my baby brother's heavenly birthday, his first heavenly birthday. This is the post.
Before we finish this, I just looked on my phone. The young lady Kadia, who went missing, Scott. They found her remains. We'll be talking about that because, from what we're understanding, there was help moving her body. So we're going to talk about it tomorrow, as well as the young girl, the young 5-year-old, tomorrow as well. Okay.
You decide to make, that's not petty. You don't think people are going to realize that that's ridiculous and that it's obviously strategic? Who are you trying to hurt if it's not me and my mother and our family? Who are you trying to hurt? Who are you trying to hurt, man? Which has always been my issue. Which is why way back when that started all this, I made the post that I made because I knew that this was the only thing that would get you, man. Maybe that was my fault. I've taken accountability for it. But it's become obviously clear, and maybe not even just me, and I'm hoping to the masses that we're dealing with someone that has unchecked trauma that they're not dealing with. And without even getting too deep, man, it's like, to do it on my brother's late birthday, my baby brother's heavenly birthday, his first heavenly birthday. This is the post you decide to make. That's not petty. You don't think people are going to realize that that's ridiculous? Man, just to keep it real, this isn't the last time we're going to talk about this, because I've realized that maybe it's time for me to start talking about this kind of stuff. Maybe it's time for me to start not airing shit out, but being vulnerable enough and open enough as someone that has lived an insane life. I'm going to start talking about these things, man. It's unfortunate that we're going through this with my father. It's unfortunate that y'all are watching my father and my mother duke it out publicly. But what I can assure you is, though, the truth will be revealed. You'll feel it. You'll know it to be true. If you actually have a heart, if you actually have a soul, and you at the very least try, you'll see the truth. Closing, man, just to keep it real.
This day, October 16th.
So they said, so you didn't disown your kids? He said, yes, they were disowned in 2019. Right after they lied and told the world that I abandoned him, is banning them, initiating hate and violence, death threats, but people like you believe it. Sir, what? They never said you abandoned. They said, what you got that lady, you act like you didn't know them. That's exactly what they said. Here's my thing. I don't know why people saying his wife needed to be concerned. Truth of the matter is, that lady ain't concerned. That lady know exactly what he doing and she condoning it. But she think it's okay because it's not her. But just remember, that is the same man that lady was married to and everybody else slept with and was doing things on. Don't think you exempt for him not treating you and your children like that. And you gonna feel the same pain. So don't even feel like you're special, ma'am. And I want females to understand you are not special when you do things that way. You're not special. He's done this to all of them. All of them. Hers gonna hurt the worst. Cause everybody asking where that little boy daddy at. I want to know too. Okay. Finesse 2 times, child. So his ex exposed him for having Duke and draws. So Chanel dolls say talk about Big Father. Be more like Big Dookie. You said at the video shoot, smushing all that on top of people's damn car and saying ish like Big, you ain't made a hit. Once Martin Luther King had a dream. You 33 years old soaking in your unicorn bath bombs. Why the F is toys in the tub when you get out? And still got poop in your underwear. Little ugly ass looking like a snapping turtle hole. You lucky I gave you a shot and had no business effing a goofy. Now I got goofy coochie. so I'm sorry, y'all. So he saw this and reposted it. He said, Dookie stays, don't go there. You got me effed up. Laugh out loud. You put a payday in my drawer cause you foul. And then he released a video, child. A video, revenge corn. Okay? So if y'all see him with a lawsuit, just know he deserved that because he didn't have to do that. Let me see if I can find her Facebook, y'all. So Chanel was like, she released some more stuff. Okay, let's get into it. We on Facebook with it. So she says, and I'm just gonna sit this here. You was just over there, over comfortable here, even want to come back. I told you not with everything going on, so I booked the Airbnb with my money, and you said ain't pay for it. If I'm setting you up for a chain or a watch, and you ain't got ish, I want let's be for real. So it says, I'm gonna be honest, babe, I'd rather stay at the house. I'm more comfortable there. At any place, yes, ours. And she had the face emoji. Yes, my bad, babe, our place. Anyway, what? Always gotta be tough. Just can't submit. You know what? Erica Banks didn't lie when she said that man was keep talking about what could be the boy. She said he always talking about submit and shit. Nigga, I just woke the fuck up. You talking about submit? What are you talking about? We just woke up. So when he was with Erica Banks, shout out to her. She was like, that's the same thing he would tell her about submitting and stuff. And she was like, listen, like I don't have no problem with submitting to you, but I just got up. Can we get up? Can I check and see? Because, she got Instagram, make money off her music and stuff. So she would just check her stuff. She like, let me see how the money look. Nah, you worrying about the wrong thing. She was like, what's wrong with me worrying about how my money looking no more? Let me see so I can know what I got to do. Which is true. She is a brand also. He didn't like that with Erica. Because of the fact was that he didn't want nobody like that. You see who he with? He wants somebody to need him. I mean, even where he at. So she say, I feel you. It's just, I just think with everything going on now, I don't think that's a good idea. I just want to make sure you safe. So I think this was a time where all that stuff was going on. Let's see. This is her page. I remember her. She the one that, what you call it, ain't get along. Oh, she got something going. Okay, then. She doing wig installs. She said he jealous because she went in without him. She said ninjas who don't give you itch towards your hair and nails always talking about what you think about getting. Happy National Secret Ninja Day. Let's see. Chashy. You can't stop throwing hints at me. You eating cat and D at the big house. Get your A to the airport. She said, I'm not coming to no damn big house. Sugar cry too damn much and ain't eating no stank ad for sucking no side. Oh my God. Now leave me alone. My post not about you. You miss me. Just say that damn. But anyways, go ahead and book that flight. Call me lame, but I like effing with just one person. So he felt like it was about him. So she really been doing her thing. Somebody tell Chanel I'm on the way to get my ish. I left a pair of black Supreme socks under your couch pillow. They dirty. They ain't stink though. You ain't have that whole outfit out to give it to your ex. I want both bottles of my yum yum sauce out your way. Oh. I know this may be petty, but I need that ninja slush machine back I brought you. We ain't together no more. You don't need Ish to remind you of me. All my shoes and clothes. Put all my Ish in the garbage bag and take it to McDonald's at the end of the street. And put it in the last stall in the bathroom. Prayers. Appreciate your no love lost. She said somebody play Kalani folded. Big Father miss me. Makeup about to be fire. So I don't think she would back y'all. And this is him. And say you get paid off Facebook, you might as well troll back. And stop acting like I'm mad because you at home and I wasn't thinking about you, gang. You came texting me telling me to troll. I get ninjas, gang. It ain't no effing pressure over you. 1/4 is you cool or is you slow. So yeah. She said, can you bring your own picture to the gun range? And then she said, hey, boo, I see you watching. So Sugar been watching her. I wonder what happened. Because everything was fine. In September, child. Chanel say, let me go to his page. Oh, Lord. Here we go. He done team up with some y'all. So Finesse over here on Facebook. See, I was playing the game. I was on my third fight, finna win a championship belt. She brought me to play. So when I seen the salmon drooling, I knew I was gonna still be hungry. So boom, I lost the fight. Don't get my championship belt in the super hot now. Then I look at the rice shape like it's been in a small bowl, like we had a 5-star restaurant flip. At a 5-star restaurant flipped over with a splash of dog food and bell peppers. But I'm a real ninja. So I nibbled on it and I got a little scoop of the rice because I like the rice. MF so wheat with the pedigree topping. When I noticed the spinach yellow, I said shoulda picked and told her to DoorDash me some Longhorn. And my line shook. Let's see. This the food right here. Oh. So Chanel is that nigga something to eat. She put dog food. This girl put dog food on the right. Wait. Wait. God the hell. So he pissed her off that bad. He's still talking. Chanel ain't saying nothing else that. So somebody said, not DoorDash me while I'm with another female. Nope, star. The summer must be under the egg foo young and Alfredo casserole. Look like Alpo and rice to me. 250. It was the one. It hold on. It was this one girl in the crowd last night down. Okay, so he talking about somebody else. Somebody tell Chanel I'm on the way. So we talked about that. Chanel, I already know you got a little boyfriend. Well, big boyfriend. I just hope you grab my surprise. Child, he is mad. Let's go to his page, y'all. They say with the plate ain't played. Let's go to should play thing. Everybody half naked. We know y'all body look good, but they ain't. See, you should have came home to the big house. Could have got your young dumb ass some cooking lesson. That explains why he ate all night. I would rather eat than that BS. So this is Suge. This is what Sugar say that they were cooking. Now I don't know why she jumped into it and watching, but whatever. This why Suge
For even though the Almighty Apostolic.
That's why they be going at it. She put the apple on there, so she basically saying it ain't no dog food. But he pissed off. He pissed off. Like him and Sugar gonna be on the one stand together. Somebody say hi as a kite. Shit, I can't. Child, I'll be live in a minute. Girl, you ain't go live about nothing. What a tea. Suge, don't disappoint me. Suge, Ava granddaughter over here. Oh, that was the live she went. Girl, you ain't say nothing. Let's see. I can say this finesse take the rap for the stuff they have in the car. But this one law determined to take the both of them, so he put it on her and him. Till the story time here in real life, that's 100. That was way out of okay. She ain't really, Should don't really be saying nothing. Let me see.
Damn, I'm putting you on. Big Leo, song for.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say this, y'all. They a mess, but I say, I mean, it seemed like I don't know if Chanel gonna keep going back. Cause it seemed like Chanel go back and then she come back, then she go back, then she leave, then she come back, then she go back. I don't know, Chanel. We trying to figure out, is you gonna stay and gone for good? Like, what's up? Because it's no understanding. Like, for real. Like, if you gonna stay gone, stay gone. But for him to sit there and eat the apple to prove a point to get that girl to love him, it's a mess. And then him to sit here and he done took the video down when he promoting her and they fun times together. He wrong for that. All right, so we're gonna talk about Miss Kayla. Oh, so Kayla was out having her a grand old time, and the people are upset because Kayla went out with her friends and had her some fun. Now she went out with the friend that was saying, listen, Kayla was in an abusive relationship, Kayla was this and that, like that one that had all the tea. So she was like, we good, baby, and they was out or whatever, and they said Kelsey, oh, I'm sorry, I'm calling her Kayla. No wonder I couldn't find a picture of her. Okay, let me say this again. Let me pause that. Kelsey, because she like a Kayla. My bad. So Kelsey, excuse me, Kelsey, don't come over here smacking and talking shit. I said I'm sorry, okay? So Kelsey is sitting here having her good old time, which I feel like she should, right? She was in an abusive relationship. She even said, listen, I don't condone things, but she did say that her brother was having, doing a self-defense. We're going to get into that. So Kelsey is out with the friend that, was coming to her defense, saying, hey, alleged that her brother is self-defense, say she good, she taking that one step at a time. Now he passed away, the boyfriend was passed away this early summer. Now, they asked some questions and everything, and she out having fun. Now the people don't like this. The people don't like this at all. They don't like this. It's been 2 months, they don't like it. Now I'm gonna say this. She does look different. I agree with somebody in the comment. They say she looks so different. Can tell she's been grieving. I hope she's okay. I agree. And I feel like, we're going to be honest. A lot of people think she set him up. Let me explain something to y'all when y'all in a domestic violence situation. She did look different dealing with him. She looked drained. She looked tired in them videos. She was out of it. Like now she grieving. She got to get back to herself. Kelsey, I think, is starting to come to the realization it happened to her. She is a victim, and it's okay. Kelsey didn't want to be looked at a victim because she was always feisty, running to people, getting whatever, right? But I'm finna be honest with you with domestic violence people. And I said it before and I say it again. Most of the victims are more ready to fight because it's fight or flight, because because hands and feet has been put on them and they're learning to heal. And they have this thing to where they have to go in attack mode because they don't know if you're going to come at me swinging first. They're in the healing process. I've seen it. They get mad at everybody else if they take things different ways. I've seen it. She does look like she having a good time, but let's be mindful. She probably drunk herself to sleep. You don't know what a person goes through because they don't show it and they've been quiet. But she is probably grieving. She's grieving the loss of the relationship that she should have left. She's probably blaming herself that she stayed that long. It's a lot that's probably going through her mind. I hope she get the help that she need. We don't, like I say, it's already been picked up. They're investigating. The case is still open, so we won't know too much of anything, okay? And that's why it wasn't brought into this season of Love and Hip Hop. And I don't think it'll be brought into the next season neither. And if they do have a reunion, they have to be tread lightly with their questions at this reunion about the situation. All right? Child, I don't know what the hell. Nakia, come on. Nakia, we done had a conversation. Girl, I have took up for you. We don't even had a conversation in the comments on your Instagram where I say, girl, I was proud of you. I'm proud that you're doing your healing. And then I see this. Nakia, what the hell going on, girl? What is going on, sis? I'm 4 hours away. Why you didn't call me and ask me? So Nakia went to jail for helping her boyfriend or friend in a Houston kidnapping case. I'm finna read it to y'all. Oh, Jesus. She went to court today. It's her outfit. So she got out on bond. She had to go to court in arraignment. Now, her ex-husband is in federal prison. Now, okay, so let me give you a background about Turkey Leg Hut again. And what I found out, because I did a live about it. So Nakia was co-owner of Turkey Leg Hut with her ex-husband, Lynn Price, who is now in federal prison, right? He has some charges. He ain't get released. We don't know. We're going to see the day of light. We don't know, okay? Now, around that time, they were going through divorce. Nakia allegedly was hearing rumors about him sleeping with customers and associates, and she caught him in a bathroom with someone, and that's how the divorce started. She came out and said he was putting hands and feet on her. He had a bad temper. He was going on his Instagram page talking about his wife this and that. Come to find out it wasn't his wife. So when she didn't come back to him and accept the terms of being his wife, he decided to what the heck was that? He decided to be co-owner. He decided to take when she fired him and found out that people weren't getting paid, they were taking money and stuff like that, right? Now they rented the turkey leg hut business. They did not buy it when they should have. Okay. Now he got fired through a test thread. If y'all go way back like 2 years ago, I talked about that. I did a video about that. And she fired him through a test thread with everything. Now, word on the curb is the restaurant that was next door to them they were co-owning with, the dude that owned that place was really their co-owner or something like that. They realized that Lynn burnt that restaurant down. Okay. Now they trying to say that they believe that Lynn put fire to the turkey leg cut. She never said anything. They had to do something with a building to expand the building. Instead of they did buying it and renting it, they couldn't expand the building. And they were getting phone calls about something wrong with the food and all this called code enforcement, yada, yada, yada. Code enforcement came down. They said they got to expand the building. They don't expand the building. They have to shut it down. That's how it got shut down. And allegedly, word on the street, they said Lynn was the one that called them folks because he wanted to take ownership and have everybody praise him, talking about, oh, it must be her. He earned oyster leg cut. No, baby. No, it wasn't. It was him. But what is her, we're going to get into. So, Nakia, it seemed like my girl Nakia, and shout out to attorney Simone Red Rock, she trademark turkey leg cut. Oh, Nakia. So remember he did an interview, he was saying it wasn't his fault. She said she blamed her husband. And I mean, we seen the paperwork. Turkey leg cut was a staple for everybody. So we're gonna get into her new man. Okay, let's break it down. We're gonna go to the beginning. So she meets this guy. His name is Jonathan Saison. He's a suspect allegedly helped by the turkey leg cut founder. So it says Jonathan is charged with aggravated kidnapping, aggravated assault on a family member after being accused of brutally beating his ex-girlfriend and attacking her with an iron. According to the officials, the victim was held against her will for 6 hours until dropped her off at the Memorial Hermann Hospital. Nakia Holmes' owner and founder of the Turkey Leg Hut was arrested and charged with hindering the acquisition of Zaison. So let me tell you how this happened. This is what I heard. Allegedly. So they went to go look and see if he was in her house. She said, no, ain't nobody in my house. It's just me. So as soon as she was talking to them and getting ready to pull off, guess who jumps out behind the fence gate, whatever the hell that is, jumps over and started running? He did. And they arrested her because she said she was the only person in her house. There wasn't nobody there. Come to find out, that was a lie. Okay? Man accused of kidnapping and assaulting his ex-girlfriend has been arrested by the Harris County Precinct 7 Constable's Office. Before his arrest, the suspect was allegedly seen at the home of the Turkey Leg Hut and owner and founder Nakia Holmes. Jonathan Saison is charged with aggravated kidnapping, aggravated assault on a family member. After he was accused of attacking his ex-girlfriend and kidnapping her while he was out on bond for previous charges. Jonathan charged for kidnapping, assault. Backstory. The deputies were called about a family disturbance in the 3800 block of St. Simon Manor Drive. The caller told officials his mother had been beaten severely by his stepfather and was at Memorial Hospital. Get news. The victim told deputies Saison came to the home and forced her into his vehicle. Once inside, he physically assaulted with a fist and a tire iron repeatedly. According to officials, the victim was held against her will for 6 hours. Officials say Saison eventually dropped her off at the Memorial Hermann Hospital after she told him she would not call the police. Deputies say the victim has a laceration on her face, staples to her head, and stitches on her toes from being bitten. You nasty dog. Mm-mm. The constable officer reports the deputies checked flock cameras and saw the vehicle several times. In one incident, the victim could be seen hanging out of the suspect vehicle while he is driving in what seemed to be an attempt to get away. Whew. Let's go here. Let's see something. No. Lord Jesus. Always something going down in Houston, y'all. Always something. Let me go back. Okay. Let me see. This is her. She showed up in court with her attorneys. This is the victim. That's her before picture, and this is after. Oh, Lord Jesus. She has had a hard year. She is, I don't know. We're gonna get into it. She went to court yesterday. I'm not sure what the police said, what the judge said, but I'm over here and I'm finna see on KH Houston 11. So it says the co-owner of the Houston once popular. Let me pull it up, y'all. Appeared in court Friday morning after arresting a case involving her ex-boyfriend. Oh, now it's the ex-boyfriend. Oh, okay. Nakia Holmes was arrested on Wednesday on a federal charge of hindering the acquisition of an aggravated kidnapping suspect named Jonathan Cezanne, according to court documents. Now, her and Jonathan were dating. Started dating, I believe, around June, July. And she kept it private. She didn't post them. People started noticing because people in Houston would see them posted together. They would be going out together. So they would take pictures and send them to the blogs. They was like, yeah, that's her man. That's her man. She'll be dressed up. She'll be having flowers. She never say who the flowers were from. So people were knowing that she was dating somebody. But we didn't expect another Lean 2.0. No shame. Cezanne Holmes' former boyfriend was arrested last week after his ex-girlfriend said he beat her with the tire iron and held her against her will. And the woman told investigators with the Precinct 7 Constable office that Cezanne came to her house to pick up some shoes. She said he assaulted her and forced her to get into the vehicle. The woman said Cezanne punched her in the face repeatedly, then attacked her with a tire iron. She told deputies that he had held her against her will for 6 hours until she promised not to call the police if he dropped her off at a hospital. According to court documents, Cezanne was at Holmes' home before his arrest. When deputies saw Holmes leave the home, they pulled her over to question her about Cezanne. Didn't I tell y'all that? According to court documents, she told them she didn't know him and that nobody was in her home. That wasn't true. Okay? That wasn't true. When deputies were questioning Holmes, they were alerted that Cezanne was trying to escape and had jumped over Holmes' back fence. Both Cezanne and Holmes were then arrested. After her court appearance, Holmes' attorney said the police haven't proven that she knew Cezanne was wanted. We are confident that when all this plays out, she will be found innocent of the charges. And they'll dismiss the charges. The judge left Holmes' bond condition in place, ordering her to stay away from Cezanne and stay in Harris County. This is the last legal drama involving Turkey Leg Hut, which Holmes launched with her now former husband in 2015. The restaurant was shut down by the Houston Health Department in 2024. That is true. It has been the subject of lawsuits, financial disputes, bankruptcy, and a fire. Holmes' ex-husband, Lindell Price, is being tried next month on federal arson charges involving a 2020 fire and explosion at another restaurant, which the restaurant, I believe, was next door across the street from the turkey leg hut. And he really didn't care for the man. It's a lot with that, but we're gonna talk about that when we cover that too. I'm gonna put it to you like this: this lady been through a lot. I can't negate this for her. Nakia, you need to be single. You need to be single. You are too beautiful to be putting yourself with these men and these roughnecks. You need to be by yourself. The daddy going to jail. Hopefully you don't go to jail. The children daddy in jail. Baby, somebody got to be home for the babies. You can bounce back. What are you doing? Leave it alone. Leave them where they at. Every time you get with these roughnecks, they fucking up your business. You giving them, excuse my French, you giving them the rundown to play leader, and they can't even lead a darn goat into the farm that ran away. They can't. Excuse me. They can't lead the chicken to hatch an egg. They can't lead a herd back to where it come from. You got to leave them where they at, baby. You're too beautiful. You're too smart. Leave them where they are. Now, a lot of people were saying they were one and the same, and I beg to differ. I don't feel like they're one and the same, but I do feel like she has a thing for the bad boys, and she don't need them no more. I can see her with a lawyer. I won't say pastor or deacon of church. No. But I can see her with somebody like that, or somebody in the stock. I just can't see her with these bad boys. I just can't. Like, come on now. She's not a bad looking woman. She look good for her age. I wish her the best though, but she gotta lead these men where they at, baby. They are not what she came up with a business plan with this man before he went to prison. Made the business plan what it was, and then he came out and destroyed the business. Like, come on now. Turkey leg had supposed to be the thing. But then she let him come up with these extravagant, oh, you can't wear no booty shorts and twerking. We know it wasn't about making it family. It was the twerking because he couldn't control himself as a man. That's what that was. So it wasn't about that. And now we know what it was really about. Now we know what it is. It was so much drama that they felt like they were working in a militant and let him run everything. And then it came tumbling down to where it was bankruptcy, where she owed one of the gospel singers some coin for it. Messed up her friendship behind him. Like, now, Nakia, this got to stop. You about to lose everything. You can't continue to lose everything behind nobody now. You got to be evil, mean. I ain't saying evil, but you got to be mean to them. Everybody don't deserve your time and attention, honey. They don't. I'm sorry. All right, y'all, that is all for tonight. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I pray that I hope that she get the healing she needs, because she's still in healing space after all she went through with that man, and he's still out here when he was free, trying to seem like they were together. Now it makes sense. The reason why he was, oh, they're my wife, that's live my life, because she was moving on to somebody. And that wasn't a great choice. That's why, ladies, take your time moving on, because these men will sit here and tell you, yeah, and don't be a lick of that. Fellas, take your time moving on. Same thing to females to do the same thing. Listen, I pray for the victim. I hope she gets, she heals her bruises. I hope she, I know she gonna have trauma, but I hope she do go to therapy herself too, because, man, I'm glad that she didn't stay with him, because think about it, it could have been her. That man need help, and I hope he stay locked up behind bars. I want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later. See you in the morning.
Mama know 7 days, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I'd take your enemies in front of God.